Hey everybody. Just taking a minute out of my day to go over a couple things, some things that I'm kind of excited about, um, uh, and other things that I want to talk about. The first is that I want to check in with running Cyborg solo. Um, First, I want to say I'm having a lot of fun with it, although it does take me like way out of my comfort zone on the kind of gameplay I thought I would get into. But not only am I enjoying it, you guys can see from the screen here, it looks like, with the caveat of like all this is extremely relative to having created a YouTube channel specifically aimed at recording sessions uh, as like a journaling kind of thing, and giving the friends I play with the opportunity to go back and look at the stuff that we've done. Um, that was the point of doing any of this. But this really feels kind of silly to talk about because um, I guess I'm really humbled to see. You can see it on the screen, the kind of growth that this channel is having, um, with the with the understanding that like none of it's intentional. That being said, I'm really glad to see you here. Um, I'm finding again solo gameplay isn't something I thought I would enjoy, but I'm enjoying it a lot, and having feedback from an audience I find is also really been um, I like it a lot. So I mean, if you guys have dropped comments and given other feedback and stuff like that, thank you. It's definitely I'm not lying when I say I check this kind of stuff all the time, and it feels good when you guys have nice things to say. Um, with that said, I'm interested in even more feedback. If you guys have ideas on how I could change up what I'm doing, if you have ideas for like even like the story that's going on, because I'm literally making it up as I sit down in the chair and roll the dice, and I think it kind of shows. So if you guys have an idea for things that could make it more exciting, by all means, feel free to weigh in. I am interested in getting some more feedback. With that said, I'm going to be making a couple changes to the way I'm doing it. I know I said in like the first episode, I'm very self-conscious or concerned about adding like way too many tools than what's realistic for solo gameplay or any kind of gameplay, frankly. I having watched a lot of solo gameplay focused stuff myself to kind of get an idea of like how it works. I noticed that it feels like a lot of solo gameplay, and this is not a criticism because any gameplay that you enjoy is valid, right? But a lot of the gameplay seems to be like an episode zero character creation, a little bit of world building, and then it just sort of peters out. And I deliberately set up my cyborg game as like get that out of the way like as fast as possible and get to the actual gameplay, no matter how shitty it is, right? No matter how terrible it is, just get into it, and hopefully that by repetition, you work out. I will work out a way that works, and it feels kind of like I'm getting some traction. Um, so with that said, I said I was going to keep it as minimal as possible and kind of grow out from there. I'm really enjoying using. You guys have seen the deck of cards. I got it right here. The Game Master's Apprentice deck. I like it a lot because it has pretty much anything I would need in the moment, right there on the card, including dice rolls. And I'm also trying to rely on the list building in Cyborg as much as I can. However, it feels like the scenes I'm coming up with are sort of not surprising, even to me. So with that said, I'm going to be adding Mythic Game Master emulator just for thread tracking, thread and character tracking, and scene building. I really like the way Mythic has the player sort of like challenge their own expectations on what a scene is going to be like. So I'll be throwing in Mythic at least just for that, and we'll see from there. Yeah. With all that said, and I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud, I do see on the channel that a lot of my audience, I'm trying to click on the OBS thing, a lot of the audience isn't actually subscribed. I think it'd be cool if you do enjoy it, if you would. And again, 29 subscribers in the last 28 days is like 1,000% growth for this channel. I don't know if you enjoy it. Throw down a subscribe. Like, why not? I don't know. Why not? That's the best pitch I can give you. Yeah, so that's Cyborg solo gameplay. I'm also, so again, the channel was made for just like recording gameplay because I've always wanted to be able to like go back and rewatch or re-listen to stuff I play with my friends, and also it really helps me as a game master to like, oh, what happened like 4 sessions ago? Now I can literally go back and look at it. I'm interested in getting opinions on some other content. I'm interested in continuing the solo gameplay. I don't know how long I want to do Cyborg. I don't have an end goal in mind. Again, I'm literally making it up as I go along, and I play it whenever I have the time and whenever I feel like it. And it's very low effort too, so I don't see stopping that anytime soon. But down the pipe, my online group of friends were looking at doing a short form liminal horror thing. So I'm sifting through some content there. I like liminal horror a lot. I think it's a great system, and the community around it is really cool. Some of the ideas that the people come up with is just incredible. So we'll be recording that, I think, which, speaking of which, we had like an Alien campaign going, and that is on like the back burner for now. To be fully candid, I started that campaign with the aspiration of turning the content of that game into published material. I think I have like a really cool, in my opinion, an idea for some Alien content to put out there. It's sort of a Alien space station mega dungeon crawl, I guess you would call it. And I think I could fit it into like just a couple pages too. But I'm gonna wait for all players to be on deck for that because that's why I like to play. Yeah, so Liminal Horror is going to be our next game, it looks like. And I don't know, would anyone be interested in content like this? I put together my own GM screen. I have opinions about GM screens, specifically like the physical dimensions of them. Oh, I just broke it. Shadow Dark. This is a Shadow Dark GM screen for my in-person group. And I like the content of the official one, but not the physical size. It's too tall for me. I don't like a tall GM screen. So I put together, I just like screwed a couple canvas boards together. I'm going to be painting the player-facing side of it. But on the inside, I put a bunch of tables on like sticker paper. It's actually like sticky photograph paper. That it's almost entirely just the official Shadow Dark GM screen, but a couple more tables that I find useful. I can make a video about my thoughts on that if anyone would care. And then this last August, I was actually at Gen Con and I did something a little bit different. So I watch a lot of like Gen Con experience videos too, because I like Gen Con a lot. But I see a lot of the content out there is from I'll call it like the consumer side of things, like people who attend events. This year at Gen Con, I did nothing but run events. I did like 4 events a day of like tabletop games. I did Mothership, three events a day. I did Mothership like 4 times on Thursday, and then 3 times on Friday, and then I switched gears to Shadow Dark for 3 times on Saturday and twice on Sunday, and had a blast. It definitely took a lot out of me. It felt like work, but like work that I actually enjoy. um, and I could do a video on like what I ran at Gen Con and why I picked that and what I liked about it. But I don't want to make a video that people aren't going to care about. Going on for 12 minutes here has been hard, just to like hear myself talk. I'm not good at that. Bottom line, I have some ideas for different kind of stuff I could do, but I want to know that people would actually be interested in watching it. I'm going to be changing Cyborg up just a little bit. I'm going to add Mythic GME to it. Hopefully get some more, get some better content out of it. And I just want to say thanks for watching and thanks for the good feedback I've had so far. It means a lot. So I want to end this video on that note. That the point is to say thank you and thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, all that stuff. It means a lot to me. See you next time.